Welcome, and thank you for joining today's session. As the legal industry faces increasing demands for efficiency, accuracy, and innovation, artificial intelligence is emerging as a transformative force. In this presentation, we'll explore how AI is reshaping the practice of law, from automating routine tasks to enhancing legal research, contract analysis, and client service. Whether you're a solo practitioner or part of a larger firm, understanding and leveraging AI tools is becoming essential to stay competitive and deliver smarter, faster legal solutions. The legal industry is undergoing a major shift as artificial intelligence, AI, reshapes how legal services are delivered, streamlining tasks like document review, legal research, and client communication. This transformation goes beyond efficiency. AI is redefining traditional workflows, influencing legal strategy, and prompting new ethical and regulatory considerations. As AI tools become more advanced and accessible, law firms, solo practitioners, and legal departments must adapt to remain competitive, embracing innovation while navigating the challenges of automation, bias, and accountability in the practice of law. So, what is this all about? Here are basic concepts that you should keep in mind. Artificial intelligence, AI, is the science of making machines think and act like humans, minus the coffee addiction and lawyer jokes. Example: imagine your smart fridge notices you've eaten pizza 3 nights in a row and suggests a salad. That's AI trying to politely judge your life choices. Machine learning, ML, is a subset of AI where machines learn patterns from data, kind of like a toddler figuring out that crying equals snacks. Example: you keep binge watching legal dramas on Netflix. ML kicks in, and suddenly your recommended list is all courtrooms and crime, because clearly you want 12 angry episodes. Natural language processing, NLP, is the part of AI that helps machines understand, interpret, and respond to human language, even the cryptic legalese in 50-page contracts. Example: you type "see attached" in an email, but forget the attachment. NLP gently asks, "Did you forget something?" Like a very polite virtual paralegal. Deep learning is a type of machine learning that uses layered neural networks to analyze complex data, like the legal version of Inception. Example: it's like teaching a robot to recognize cats, but it ends up also identifying lawyers in robes as potential cats until it's trained better. Generative AI, or Gen AI, is the AI that creates new content, text, images, or code based on what it has learned, like a robot with creativity, and no copyright concerns. Example: you ask Gen AI to write a legal brief, and it delivers a Shakespearean courtroom drama. To sue or not to sue, that is the question. Now, the star of the show here is one of the most fundamental tools for lawyers to excel in their careers. Predictive analytics is a technique that uses historical data to forecast future outcomes. Basically, it's AI with a crystal ball, but backed by math, not magic. Example: your law firm's analytics tool predicts that every time Dave brings donuts, someone settles a case. Coincidence or causality? The legal profession is undergoing a profound transformation driven by advancements in artificial intelligence, AI. Once reliant on labor intensive processes, the practice of law is now rapidly evolving into a technology augmented field where intelligent systems streamline tasks, enhance decision making, and reshape how legal services are delivered. From predictive analytics and contract review to automated legal research and virtual assistants, AI is not just an emerging tool, it is becoming a foundational element of modern legal practice. This transformation is not merely about efficiency, it's about redefining the very nature of legal work. As AI systems gain the ability to interpret language, reason over facts, and even generate legal documents, lawyers and law firms are rethinking workflows, business models, and the ethical boundaries of machine-led legal support. The intersection of law and AI brings opportunities for innovation, but also raises complex questions about fairness, accountability, and professional responsibility. This paper explores the ongoing AI transformation in law, examining its applications, implications, and the strategic shifts legal professionals must make to remain relevant and effective in an AI-driven future. All these advances are creating what is called modern trust issues. This image visually outlines 5 critical areas where digital trust is being challenged in today's technology landscape. Each issue is represented with an icon and a brief description. Privacy and data collection, highlighting growing concerns around how everyday devices collect and use personal data, reflecting public unease about surveillance and data misuse. Intel Management Engine, drawing attention to the security risks associated with embedded system components that allow remote access and control, often without user knowledge. Open source licensing models, addressing the tension between commercial exploitation and the principles of community-driven open source development. Trust framework considerations, focusing on the need for clear user rights, identity verification, and mechanisms that uphold digital integrity and accountability. Broader questions, encompassing overarching challenges such as defining data boundaries and the transparency or lack thereof around proprietary code and algorithms. And more, we now have a new range of regulatory challenges. This image outlines key legal and ethical issues associated with 3 rapidly evolving technological domains: 3D printing, augmented and virtual reality, AR/VR, and digital privacy. Each area presents complex challenges that require new or adapted regulatory frameworks. 3D printing. 3D printing enables users to create physical objects by depositing melted plastic layer by layer. However, this innovation raises serious legal concerns related to copyright, patents, and the reproduction of copyrighted designs. Regulators face difficult choices between permissive innovation policies, intermediary liability rules, and self-regulation models, while also considering the role of common law in addressing disputes. AR/VR, augmented and virtual reality. AR and VR technologies are creating new immersive experiences, but also new avenues for virtual crimes such as manipulation, harassment, or unauthorized content injection. These raise unprecedented legal issues, as laws designed for the physical world may not neatly apply to virtual environments. Despite these challenges, AR/VR tools also provide benefits for law enforcement, such as tracking perpetrators in mixed reality environments. Digital privacy. Digital privacy is increasingly at risk in an age of pervasive tracking through cookies, IP addresses, and mobile phone identifiers. The image highlights concerns over data ownership, the presence of backdoors in firmware, and the ethical implications of such surveillance. It calls into question how much users can trust the security and intentions of tech platforms and devices in handling their personal data. Should tech industries be self-regulated? Here are some aspects that show the multifaceted dangers that can emerge when technology companies operate without external oversight. It breaks down the consequences into 6 major categories, making a compelling case for the need for strong regulatory frameworks. Privacy and personal data. Without regulation, tech companies may misuse user data, leading to data being collected and shared without consent, exposure of sensitive information, and identity theft. A lack of safeguards opens the door to widespread privacy violations. Job security and economic impact. Technological disruption can lead to sudden job displacement, making certain skills obsolete overnight. Small and medium businesses, SMBs, struggle to keep up, while tech giants benefit from a widening wealth gap, deepening economic inequality. Information and media trust. Self-regulated AI tools can generate misinformation, deepfakes, and manipulate digital content, causing a collapse in public trust in media. These outcomes threaten the credibility of facts and the health of informed societies. Democratic process. Technology's power to spread targeted misinformation and manipulate elections erodes trust in democracy. Unchecked platforms can influence public opinion and policy, undermining the integrity of civic processes. Social fairness. Algorithmic systems may perpetuate or even amplify discrimination, especially when biases are baked into AI. Unequal access to advanced technologies deepens the digital divide, leaving marginalized communities further behind. Economic stability. A self-regulated tech industry can lead to market manipulation, concentration of power, and disruption across entire sectors. This threatens competitive fairness and creates systemic vulnerabilities in the global economy. Conclusion. Leaving the tech industry to regulate itself invites a range of social, political, and economic risks. To ensure safety, fairness, and trust, Governments and institutions must implement robust oversight, enforce accountability, and establish laws that protect both individuals and democratic societies from unchecked technological power. Here I hope to present a compelling case for why legal professionals are uniquely equipped to address the complex and evolving challenges of regulating artificial intelligence and emerging technologies. It highlights the core qualifications, key advantages, and practical applications that position lawyers as essential contributors to AI governance. Core qualifications. Lawyers possess a deep understanding of legal frameworks, regulatory compliance, and jurisdictional nuances, all critical for creating effective AI regulations. Their familiarity with complex legal systems, much like those needed for AI governance, allows them to interpret, apply, and draft new laws with precision. Additionally, their expertise in privacy and data protection laws, such as GDPR and CCPA, makes them well prepared to handle the sensitive issues surrounding AI-driven data usage, confidentiality, and consent. Key advantages over other professionals. What sets lawyers apart is their ethical training and professional commitment to the public interest. They are trained to make decisions grounded in fairness and fiduciary duty, and are skilled at balancing competing societal interests, a vital capability when regulating technologies that impact everything from civil liberties to economic equity. Their understanding of discrimination, fairness, and legal accountability also makes them ideal for ensuring AI systems are deployed responsibly and without bias. Practical applications. Lawyers can lead in multiple areas of AI regulation, including AI policy development, rights protection, liability framework creation, compliance oversight, ethical guidelines development. These applications show how legal professionals can bridge the gap between technology and accountability, ensuring that AI operates within boundaries that respect human rights, prevent harm, and promote transparency. Conclusion. In a world where AI is increasingly shaping law, business, and daily life, lawyers bring not just legal knowledge, but a unique ethical and civic perspective necessary for robust regulation. As the image illustrates, their skills and responsibilities align perfectly with the demands of AI oversight, making them indispensable in creating a future where technology serves, not threatens, humanity. As artificial intelligence continues to revolutionize the legal field, it is reshaping how lawyers conduct research, analyze data, and serve their clients. From platforms like Predicta that provide predictive legal analytics to general AI legal assistants like Kaleidus Legal AI that streamline workflows and enhance productivity, the profession is gaining powerful tools for transformation. However, leveraging these technologies effectively requires more than adoption. It demands a deep understanding of AI's core principles, ethical considerations, and responsible usage. Lawyers must develop new skills and mindsets, adapting to an evolving landscape where efficiency meets integrity. At its heart, the future of law is not about replacing human expertise, but augmenting it. By embracing AI, legal professionals can focus on higher-order thinking, advocacy, and justice, empowered by intelligent systems. Together, human insight and machine intelligence can build a smarter, fairer, and more accessible legal system for all. Thank you for joining us on this journey through AI and law. Let's continue to explore and innovate, ensuring the legal field remains at the forefront of technological advancements.